What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Prosper back with another reaction video. In this video, I'm about to react to Nas, Last Real Nigga Alive. And this is the final response, right? That concludes the beef and whatnot in the back and forth between him and Jay-Z. So I'm excited to see what's up with this track, bro. I just got done reacting to Jay-Z Blueprint 2. Y'all should go check that out. Check that reaction out if y'all haven't seen it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's up with this shit, bro. Like I said in that reaction video, I know they did tracks together. If you guys want me to react to any of the tracks they did together after the beef and all that, go ahead and request away, and I got y'all. But before we get into the video, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rotate the case helps. Let's go. Post notifications on. With that being said, let's check this out. All right, let's get it.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. He's just nice, he just sliced like a Ginsu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. He's just nice, he just sliced like a Ginsu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. Y'all know about my Biggie Walls. Who you thought kicking the door was for? But that's my heart, y'all still tripping off the jigger shit. Real niggas listen up and I'ma tell you how the whole thing start. Off top, I brung Queens up from hard times. Rocking at the fever, streets was all mine. It was my version of the blues. Dropping out schools, the crack epidemic had rap representing the rules. So I got in them shoes, tried them, wore them. Wasn't a perfect fit, so I couldn't sport them. Young murderers ride, I knew all them. Jungle got shot, Will died, we was warring. I wrote it in my album. I was 18 with Lake Cena Allen, and Lord held me down and my surroundings started changing. I had a baby. I was making my rounds with AZ. Niggas started noticing my flow and was open when the golden child closed them in with more style than them older men. Puff tried to start a label. Prince Rakeem had formed Wu-Tang. Snoop and Dre had a new thing, so Puff drove his new range through Queensbridge projects. He let me drive it before Ready to Die hit. Big and I hit blunts, performing at the Arc. Next thing you knew, Big Blue when all the ballin' starts. He had Kim and his crew. I found Fox, only niggas in New York with #1 charts. Big was ahead of his time. Him and Raekwon, my niggas, but dig it, they couldn't get along. That's when Ghostface said it on the purple tape. Bad boy biting Nas album cover weight. Big told me Ray was stealing my slang, and Ray told me out in Shaolin Big would do the same thing, but I borrowed from both them niggas. Jigga started to flow like us, but hit with ain't no niggas. Had much Versace swagger. Big admired the Brooklynite. It took him in his iceberg. The rappers today don't know nothing about this bullshit. There's more shit to wanting to be this king of New York shit.
Okay. Nah, this is dope. Nah, this is cool, bro. This is cool. You know what I mean? He's breaking it down. You know what I mean? Like what went down. You know what I mean? The history and all that type of shit from beginning to end. So for someone like me that was not there at the time, right? Not knowing what went down and all that type of shit. It's dope how he highlights it, right? Y'all don't know about my Biggie Wars. Who you thought kicking the door was for, right? So in that track, that Biggie track, right, Kicking the Door, he was sending shots at many rappers, right? Subliminal shots and whatnot. J-Rue, Nas, right? And someone else, if I'm missing, I forgot who, but just what a way to open up the track, right? And then what else did he say? But that's my heart. Y'all still tripping off the Jigga shit. Off the Jay-Z diss, right? When did this shit come out? 2002, so like a whole year later type shit, right? Real niggas, listen up. I'm gonna tell you how the whole thing started. Off the top, I brung Queens up from hard times, rocking at the fevers. Streets was all mine. It was my version of the blues, dropping out of schools. The crack epidemic had rap representing new rules. So I got in them shoes, tried them, wore them. Wasn't perfect fit, so I couldn't sport them. So talking about he tried to live that lifestyle, I guess, right? But realized that it wasn't for him and all that, right? Young Murders, right? I knew all of them, but he was still affiliated with them. The people who were part of that lifestyle. Jungle got shot. I guess Jungle was his boy. Ill Will, right? Will died. We was warring. So talking about he was in the middle of all this street shit, right? And Jay-Z was questioning it, right? Talking about you're just an actor, you're not who you depict yourself to be and all this type of shit. But he's saying he was cool with all these people that were losing their lives, right? Getting caught up in the street violence and all this type of shit. People that he considered his brothers and whatnot, right? I wrote into my album, I was 18 when Lake seen the island. I guess Lake is another one of his friends, right? Seen the island, Rikers Island prison, right? And Lord held me down, and my surroundings started changing. I had a baby, so he became a father, right? And when you have a child, bro, like, you start living life for your child, not for you. So definitely is a good change to have, right? So that probably definitely could explain why he started started changing, right? He was no longer being affiliated with street niggas and all that type of shit. I was making rounds with AZ, still changing his crew and whatnot, right? Niggas started noticing my flow and was open when the golden child closed them in with more styles than older men. I don't know what he means by the golden child closed them in. Puff tried to start a label. Prince, Rakim had formed Wu-Tang. Snoop and Dre had a new thing, so Puff drove his new range through Queensbridge Projects. He let me drive it before Ready to Die hit. And that was Biggie's debut album, right? Big and I hit blunts performing in the Ark. Next thing you knew, Big blew and all the ballin' starts. He had Kim and his crew. I found Foxy Brown, right? Only niggas in New York with #1 charts. Big was ahead of his time. Him and Raekwon, my niggas, but they couldn't get along. So it was a diss towards Raekwon as well, right? On the Kick in the Door, I think. That's when Ghostface said it on the Purple Tape. Bad Boy buying Nas album cover. Wait. And I guess it's the having a child picture on the album, right? I think that's what he's referring to. I don't know what song Ghostface said it though on and whatnot. So this is how the whole beef started, right? Big told me Ray was stealing my slang, and Ray told me out in Shaolin Big would do the same thing, but I borrowed from both them niggas. So that's cool. Like, that takes humility, right? To say that he didn't care, right? That what is it called? Raekwon was taking from Nas, from him, right? And then Big would do the same, right? But he didn't care because he was taking from both of them, being influenced. That's what it is, right? You see someone nicer than you pick up a few things here and there, right? You get influenced, and it takes a lot of humility, right, to put your pride to the side and say that as well. So that's a dope line. I fuck with that, right? It shows where his head was at and all that. Jigga started to flow like us, but hit with Ain't No Niggas. Ain't No Niggas. Had much Versace swagger. Big admired the Brooklyn Night, but took him in as Iceberg the rapper. And I think that's what he used to go by, right? Jay-Z, when he was part of Big's crew, the Commission and whatnot, right? Today don't know nothing about this boss shit. There's more shit than wanting to be king of New York shit. So I fuck with it, bro. I don't know what he means by that song hit with. I guess it was a hit song Jay-Z had. And I guess he was sounding different. Is that what he's referencing there? I don't know exactly. But let's keep it going. I'm fucking with where he's going with this track.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. He's just nice, he just slice like a Ginsu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. He's just nice, he just slice like a Ginsu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. Rap became a version of Malcolm and Martin. Rest in peace, Will Queensbridge live on. There's some ghetto secrets I can't rhyme in this song. There's some missing pieces I had to leave out. Had lost trust for Steve Stout at some point till I got to know him. We old friends, but what's loyal? Puff soaked in the scope offices with champagne bottles on Steve. And Steve thought the drama's on me, cause previously it would've been against whoever, friends forever. However, I learned with some niggas it's all business, but I'm a street dude with morals. The this niggas would jiggle too much. He used to say Jay wanted my spot. I laughed, stayed home, never hung a lot. A quiet man who used to be alone planning. Baby moms thought I was too quiet, couldn't stand it. She hit the streets, later on she hitting the sheets with a rapper who wanted me on his song, stinking he strong. I taught her how to watch for cars who might follow. Taught her street shit that I know. Her weakness was shine, yo, but that's her. I ain't mad, baby, it made me stronger. Now I get my paper longer. Illmatic, I was boss. It was written, I floss. One of the most creative LPs ever to hit stores. In the firm, I learned I am Nostradamus. QB's finest. Uchiwali faced more problems. I gave it all up so I could chill at home with mama. She was getting old and sick, so I stayed beside her. We had the best time. She asked would I make more songs. I told her not till I see her health get more strong. In the middle of that, Jay tried to sneak attack, assassinate my character, degrade my hood. Cause in order for him to be the Don, Nas had to go. The Gambino rules I understood, which I once see I already had. The gift and the curse, fuck that shit. The first shall be last, I'm the man's man. A rapper's rapper, G-O-D, S-O-N, there'll be none after. I was Scarface, Jay was Manolo. It hurt me when I had to kill him and his whole squad for Dola.
Okay. Nah, that was dope. I fuck with it, bro. Nah, this was cool.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. He's just nice, he just slice like a Ginsu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. He's just nice, he just slice
chorus
like a
is cool
Ginsu.
too, bro.
Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official.
Now that was dope. That was fire. I like it. That was cool, bro. He just addressed everything, bro, right? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know. First of all, let's just go to the beginning of the verse. I'll save that towards the end. But rap became a version of Malcolm and Martin, right? Two influential activists, right? That were fighting for the same cause, but had different ways to go about it, and how they were put against each other. I guess that's what he sees in him and Jay-Z, right? Rest in peace, Will. Queensbridge lives on. There's some ghetto secrets I can't rhyme in the song. There's some missing pieces I had to leave out. So I like that right there, right? So he's telling you, I'm not telling you everything. There's still a lot of shit that you guys don't know about that I'm intentionally leaving out, because it's just how it goes, right? Had lost trust for Steve Stout at some point till I got to know him. We old friends, but what's loyal? Puff Soak, Interscope office with champagne bottles on Steve, and Steve thought the drama's on me. So I know Steve Stout, I don't know what he was to Nas, you know what I mean? I know he's nowadays, I forgot that company, but he's running that company, you know what I mean? A distribution company for artists and whatnot, but I don't know exactly what he was, but I guess friends, right? But I guess he felt like he snaked him, because previously it would have been against whoever, friends forever. However, I learned with some niggas it's all business. So right there, I guess Nas had problem Puff, right? So Steve Stout hanging out with Puff rubbed them the wrong way, right? Because I guess they had problems, and Steve was supposed to be Nas's homie and all that type of shit. But I guess he learned the hard way, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just business, right? People just put business over friendship, and that's just the way of life. But I'm a street dude with morals, so talking about he would never do that type of shit, right? Then this niggas with Jay-Z too much. He used to say Jay wanted my spot. I laughed, stayed home, and never hung a lot. A quiet man who used to be alone planning. Baby moms thought I was too quiet, couldn't stand it. She hit the streets. Later on, she hit in the sheets with a rapper who wanted me on his songs, thinking he's strong. So addressing the line Jay-Z dropped on Super Ugly, right? Of sleeping with his baby moms and whatnot. But he's saying the reason he did that shit is because he wanted me on his songs, right? So he got hurt that I wasn't on his song. So he had to go do all this type of shit. But he goes and says, I taught her how to watch for cars who might follow, taught her street shit that I know. Her weakness was shine, yo, right? She could easily, what is it called? Get blinded by materialistic things. So it's easy to get at her type shit. That's what he's saying. But that's her. I ain't mad. It made me stronger. I like that, right? So talking about, fuck it, I took the L, right? It is what it is. I came out a stronger person out of that type of shit. Now I get my paper longer. Illmatic, it was Boss, it was Ray, and I Flossed. One of the most creative LPs ever to hit the stores. In the firm, I learned I am Nostradamus, QB's finest. Uchiwali faced more problems. So that was dope wordplay, right? With his discography titles, album titles, song titles, and all that type of shit, putting it all together for it to flow like that too, right? Dope as hell, bro. Like, this is something a lot of people didn't know he was, dealing with, right? I gave it all up so I can chill at home with my mom's. She was getting old and sick, so I stayed beside her. We had the best time. She asked would I make more songs. I told her not till I see her health get more strong. In the middle of that, Jay tried to sneak attack, assassinate my character, degrade my hood. So that was basically, he was dealing with a lot at that time, right? So it's crazy how, like, the whole world, I guess, didn't think he could pull it off, right? So he's facing with the pressure that, you know what I mean, dealing with people saying that Nas is falling off and all this. So he got to deal with that type of pressure, deal with the pressure of his mom being sick, right? So a lot of pressure on his shoulders, and then he goes and drops Ether. So that just speaks to how crazy that track is, even, you know what I mean, considering the circumstances he was placed in, with his back against the wall, I guess, right? Or cornered against the ropes or whatever. Because in order for him to be the Don, Nas had to go. The GAM, BINO rules, I understand. What y'all want to see, I already had. The gift and the curse, fuck that shit. The first, you'll be last, right? I'm the man's man, a rapper's rapper. GODSON, there'll be none after. All Scarface J was Milano. It hurt me, I had to kill him and his whole squad for Dolo. Fire, bro. I fuck with this shit, bro. And he did it all by himself type shit, right? It was a different approach. You know what I mean? I feel like this is more so, I don't know. I reacted to Blueprint 2, and that was a cool song, you know what I mean? But I feel like the approach he took with this track, you know what I mean, Nas took with this track, it's doper in my opinion. I feel like I like it a lot, right? Just concluding it, but concluding it in a way of airing out things that people may have not known, right? And how the whole shit transpired, right? Behind the scenes shit and all that type of stuff. So this was definitely a creative approach to close it out. And I don't think, he wasn't even sending shots here, bro. Like, at this point, he was just addressing what it was, right? The whole back and forth. So I like it. I like this one a lot, bro. Right? I feel like this was more so a much more mature response. That's just how I take it, bro. So this was cool, bro. This was definitely dope. Like I said, if you guys want me to react to any of the songs they did together, I got y'all. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to leave a like if you like, leave a comment if you like, share the video. I appreciate all the support. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.